Welcome back to another episode. Today we're up north. We're going to be trying to catch some trout for the last day up here. We've been up here for about a day now. What I got here is a little rooster tail with a blade. This is my favorite one. It's called multiple trout on it. I think this is 2-pound test line or 4-pound test line. Trout are very tackle shy, so you want to clip your tag end off as close as you can. I got to clip that off even a little bit closer. They're very tackle shy. You gotta have real light tackle. Small pole. Great day 'cause it's overcast. They won't see your shadow or anything. Just got a rain, so that'll help the bite too. It's an Ugly Stick GX2. Light line. Alright, we're gonna go try catching some trout here. Now I try to, most of the time, cast upstream because it'll be more realistic for a bait fish to be swimming downstream than upstream. But I try to most of the time, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes you gotta cast. I don't have waders with me. If I had waders, I'd start and then just go. I have my drag set really loose. This is some pretty light line. Alright, now this is considered a Class A trout stream. That means that it's good for trout. Class A, so obviously probably one of the better streams around here. I've caught some big fish out of here. The biggest one I've ever caught is 14 inches. You don't see that a lot. I caught it, tried to get a picture. I think it's actually nobody believed me. Average size was 7 inches. You can keep them over 9. I don't keep anything though because I like to keep the trout population big in here. I like to keep them for stocking. Maybe once a year I'll keep one, but yeah, let's go try catching one. Here's a scenario where I am casting downstream and reeling them out, but I mean, it's a little shallow here. The best places to go is where it's real fast moving water. Like right here, see how it's fast moving? And then it goes into a little eddy there, and it's slow moving. Normally right here by this rock, there's slow moving with trout always sitting right there. I've caught countless, well not countless, but I've caught at least 4 trout there. Probably why I'm not catching them anymore because I've caught so many there. I'll safe releases, but they probably just know better. But yeah, these are all good spots. They're fast moving and slow moving because all the bait will come out of the fast moving water and they'll go into a slow moving water. And if your bait's coming downstream from that fast moving water, it goes into that slow moving water, boom, trout's gonna grab that. Great places to fish like that. Like I said, right up here's another good spot. Fast moving water, and then if you over there, it's slow. I've caught a trout there before. Another good spot. Let's go try it. Alright, you see all these trees that came down? We had some pretty big windstorms. That used to be my cover, so I could cast over there and the trout wouldn't see me, and I don't have that cover anymore, so it's harder to, I don't think I'll catch them to see me. So it's a lot harder now, but that used to be my cover. You always want cover, you don't want the trout to see. That's why we're wearing darker colors. You don't need to wear camouflage, but darker colors so that the trout, they won't pick you out. I just had a little trout like that chasing it. Probably wouldn't have ate it, but just a little bit. Now waders are very nice because this water is about, it's below freezing almost. It's not freezing, but where the water is moving, it's getting even colder. The air is about 30 degrees out right now, so it's a little cold, and it'd be nice to have waders in spring right like this, so you can walk up and down the river. It's a little hot possible, but I got snagged up again, this time on a tree, so I'm gonna go get it. But another thing is that most people think the trout are, that they're gonna be in the deep holes, which is true, but if a deep hole is normally where fast moving water pushes everything away, the trout are gonna be off to the side, looking into that deep hole, and they're gonna be looking up, upstream, because every bait fish and wounded stuff that they're gonna eat is gonna be coming downstream. And when you look in there, if you cast your bait past that and reel it past them, normally they'll come out of that shallow, grab it in the deep end, and then pull it back and wait for another one. But if you catch them, you'll reel them in. So, my brother's gonna walk across the river. He was on recording before. He has boots. Hopefully the water doesn't go over him, and then he can get across. All right, now it's nice and shallow. It's ankle deep. That was the deepest spot. Pretty much ankle deep right there. And then you'll go get my lure. Just pull it off of there. Is it off? Yeah. Alright. Trying to videotape and reel in a fishing pole. It's kind of hard. That's why I should get a GoPro. The reason being, he went and got it because he has muck boots. A little bit bigger. Oh, better than tennis shoes. And his feet didn't even get wet. So, that's good. Just look at this windstorm did. All those trees were never there before. You used to be able to walk that right through there. I used to, when the water's warmer in summer, I'd walk it all the way up to the bridge up here. It's about a half-mile walk. You still can on the other side, but it's just crazy what the storm did. So what you want to do when you catch one is wet your hand. Wet your hand because the trout has slime, not scales. Oh, there he is. Came off. Beautiful fish. He popped right off. Beautiful fish. Look at that. Just beautiful. He's only about 6 inches long, but he's just beautiful. Came off nicely. Little blood. Let him go. That was perfect right there. Perfect. He was not harmed at all. Very nice catch. And you just seen the colors on that fish. That was beautiful. That's why I trout fish right there. They put up a great fight, and they're awesome to catch. Alright, let's go try to catch a couple more like that. What about great fishing spots? See how it's fast moving right there? All right, there's all fast moving, and then over there is slow. Casted it right into there. He bit it right there. It was perfect. That's awesome. All right, I just looked at that last clip. It was upside down. Ended up being upside down, so you're probably gonna have to watch that clip upside down. And the reason why I wet my hands before I touch them is because trout has slime, not scales. So the slime protects them. And if your hand is dry and you touch a wet fish, your hand's gonna get all that slime on it. And so that'll hurt, the fish won't live. Trout are very fragile. That's why on my hooks, I also take up pliers and bend the barbs down so that the hook pops out nicely. Otherwise normally it'll rip their mouth up and they won't be able to live. So I bend my barbs down, or you just buy barbless hooks. Always release them. Just basic stuff like that, but you take it to the next extreme. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. We're gonna be leaving here soon in a little bit. And yeah, there are people there, so I couldn't finish walking the river. I only made it a couple hundred yards. But trust me, this summer, I'll come here with some waders, or I can just walk it bare feet. It'll be a little bit warmer. And I will be catching some fish. It'll be a good video. So stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned for that. It'll be a fun video. This video wasn't the best because we only ended up catching one, and you might have to watch it upside down unless I figure out how to fix it. So, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.